Okay, it's the 12th of November. It's a Tuesday. What I'm going to show you here is a map. Remember, if you remember when I went live over the weekend, I talked about where high pressure needs to be and the low pressure needs to be for snowstorms. So, just going to kind of show you a bigger map of North America and where things should go. This is what they look like tomorrow, and as you can see, high pressure is over the eastern part of the United States, so nothing's going to happen there as this retreats to the north. Now, you got to watch this low out here. Again, this rotates clockwise. This rotates um, counterclockwise. So you get a lot of, this is usually where the winds really pick up in the middle here when we get our storms and we get in that middle patch. But you can see this thing as this retreats back and to the west, that high pressure system moves east and gets into New England, and it could leave some snow up in New England as you get towards Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. And then there's another low pressure system out here that doesn't catch this and doesn't come up. If they had a group together, we might have had a pretty good storm. And if you watch down, um, this is the 19th, and you can see when things are getting a little with low pressure systems. We got one off the coast, but the main one is too far out. We got one in the central part of the United States, and then you got to watch this little thing down here as it comes north. Um, it could be a tropical storm. So then what you have here is okay. Here's your high pressure system up here in Canada. You got a little upper air low here. You got this low pressure system or tropical storm, even a hurricane, working its way across. But you can see here's your low pressure system. That should not be there if we're looking for a snowstorm. And I think that's what some of the models seen was all this high pressure system. But I think it had the high pressure system further over here. But because the high pressure system is to the west, you can see these two do not join up here in the middle and come up the coast the way it was talking about. Now this is Friday the 22nd. And you can see there's your big storm off the coast, and they did not join up. And as you can see, it's moving away. And now your high pressure system's coming up here around the 23rd. Here's your high pressure system, and here's your low pressure system underneath it. And if there's any hope for anything, that's it. But you can see it's not as strong, so the low can cut up through the lakes, and that's not good news if you're looking for snow. But it will bring in some colder air behind it, and this is what Thanksgiving looks like. And if it holds true, um, we'll be on the cold side, but we'll be on the clear side with all this. Now, if you're wondering, okay, just how much snow could we get between now and Thanksgiving? There's your map. Let's see if I can zoom this in. And again, this is between now and Thanksgiving. And as you can see, it's further back, and it's basically because things don't line up right. So when does that snow fall? Well, as a cold front comes through, it'll create squalls off the lakes because the lakes are warm. So you have some moisture to the east, and you have it joining up with the colder to the west. These are squall actions and stuff off here around the 25th and of November, and then that's what you have sitting on the ground early morning on the 27th. So, if you're in the eastern part, you'll get your turn, but this looks like this might happen. Some of the models show it a little further north, but I basically wanted to show you this video where the high pressure systems need to be and the low pressure systems are at, and why right now it's just not lining up. And again, some of these models show these high pressure systems, and it just means a movement of, a several hundred miles, and it changes the whole pattern. That's why, or it'll show a big snowstorm, and then next day it's gone. So that's kind of how it works. Okay, that's your weather video, kind of like a teaching video. So everybody take care. And again, if you can, join the weather-outlook.com site. It helps me out. And again, it's good for a whole year. $35 is good for the whole year. Okay, thanks.